My name is Claudius Morgan. I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My wife's name is Rhonda. I have 2 children. Ronique Morgan, she was born in Trinidad, and Ross Morgan, he was born in Barbados. I grew up a poor boy without a father, with a mother who was an alcoholic. So it was hard growing up. Sometimes you go to sleep without something to eat, you know. So life was not easy at all. I used to go to church with my mother. She was a spiritual Baptist, you know, so she would take me to church every now and again. But I became a Seventh-day Adventist when I was in my 20s. I used to sing calypso, you know, drink liquor, smoke marijuana. Never used to be home. Always in some woman's house. You know it is when you, that kind of stuff. And then I got home one day and my mother was sewing a piece of cloth without needle and thread. So she had a nervous breakdown. And I guess the Lord used that to bring me to Him. I had no plans of becoming a pastor. I was a printer, I was a photographer, you know, I was into communication and stuff like that. And then when I became a Seventh-day Adventist, I used to sing, you know, play my guitar and sing. And they had a training session once for lay preachers. So they sent 5 of us from the church. I attended, so I went. And they picked 5 of us to preach. Of the hundreds of people that were there, 5 of us, and I was among the 5. And so after I was finished preaching, the pastor, who was one named Hilton Garnett, said to me, the Lord is calling you to be a pastor. You know, but I just, more or less just drove that away. That didn't register in my mind at all because I didn't have the education. I didn't finish school, so how I could be a pastor? I was preaching, and one pastor asked me to preach 2 nights at his crusade, because he was coming to Barbados at the meeting of the church. So I preached the 2 nights. And the last night, I rented a car. The last night I'm driving back to the meeting, I saw a bright light behind me. So I stopped. When I looked back, there was no light. I drove again, I saw the bright light. I stopped. I said, what's this? There was no light. Then I drove the 3rd time and I saw this bright light. And then I stopped. I said, okay, Lord, if you want me to go, I'll go. So I guess the Lord was speaking to me through that light because there was really no light behind. There was no car behind. I am honored to have been chosen to be the speaker for the Vincentian American Adventist Association 31st Annual Convocation. What an experience. COVID-19 can't stop Vincy Day 2020. I want to tell you it will be an unforgettable worship experience. And we'll be streaming on YouTube, Facebook. It will be held on October 24th, beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern Caribbean time. So I'm inviting you and your family to join and listen to the message. Tell your friends. The first ever Vincy Day online, the first ever virtual Vincy Day. May God bless you as we worship together on that day, October 24th, from 10 a.m. Eastern Caribbean time. God bless you. In Jesus' name.
You say, if I had wings like a dove, like a dove. If I had wings like a dove, like a dove, like a dove, I will fly.